Hello. I thought I'd try something new, guys. So I'm gonna call it the daily, but I'm not making any promises that I'm gonna do it on a daily basis because just as crazy as my life has been lately. But I will make definitely attempt to do it, and if not, at least like every other day or something like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a how, what, no, I'm sorry, a what, why, and how reading for each sign. So by that I mean, like, what is the situation? That's the what. And why? Why is the situation this way? And the how is how to fix it. Okay. Or, advice, guidance towards that. So we're going to do each sign. So it is what, why, and how. So give me a moment to shuffle here because these have to be in sequential order. Okay. So please, from Aries all the way straight through Pisces, please, sequential order where you are doing 3 different cards for each of the zodiac signs, please, from Aries through Pisces. Nope. Nice try. Nope. Not going to happen. Okay. Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. Okay. Aries through Pisces. The what? The why? And the how. Here we go. Okay. And one more for good measure. Okay. I'm smart like that. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to start off with Aries. So, the what? Ooh, all right. Probably some sort of separation. I mean, it could just, if it's not a separation of the relationship necessarily, then it could just be like a big distance between you guys, or it could have been some like loss that you have experienced lately. We have the 5 of coins, so that is the what. So if you're in that kind of, the doldrums, over something, that would, then this would be the, one for you. All right, so the why, the Ace of Swords, because of truth, because some sort of truth came out. And it's somebody is feeling empowered in the situation. Now to fix, all right, how to fix this. We have Temperance. So the card of Temperance just tells me patience. Patience is what is needed here. So there's some sort of like truth that has come out, or some sort of blunt, revelation of something. All right, and hence the separation or the distance or whatever it is. If it's not a relationship separation and it's just distance between you guys and you're feeling sad or something like that, the why is because maybe there's some legal things that somebody had to take care of, or possibly just they had to go do something for their own self-empowerment. Okay, but mostly I feel like it's a relationship separation or of some sort, possibly. But it just requires patience. If this was some sort of legal thing that has put you down in the dumps, whatever. Again, the how is patient. Be patient. All right. If it's relationship, communicate. It's 2 cups. They're flowing. But you just gotta wait. And wait for the right time. Wait till you feel it. Get your feet wet a little bit. Test the water now and then. But be very patient how you deal with the situation. Okay, so that was for Aries. So next will be Taurus. Okay. So the what? Ooh, 5 of Cups. Okay. The why. We have the Ace of Wands. And ooh, all right. So very similar message. So I mean, if Aries and Taurus, you guys are working together, this kind of seems kind of similar vibe here. So the what? We have the 5 of Cups. So definitely something, it's a mopey, energy. It's a moping card. Something could have, you could be grieving something. But it's also a little bit of a third party card. It's a little bit of not feeling noticed type of card. It's just heavy, sad type energy. All right. The why, the Ace of Wands, probably because the Ace of Wands is somebody who is very passionate and comes on strong and all that kind of stuff. So that is probably the why. It could be too because maybe you thought you had like this new start, or there was like this new passion that you were like excited about. But there's something, that didn't work out for you. But to me, it seems to be very third party related. And like, or sort of like a physical hookup with someone and it like didn't go the way you thought it was going to go kind of deal. and it's left you feeling, to me, like kind of like a lonely type card. Like I said, like more invisible is what I'm feeling from that one. Now the solution, the how, the that sort of thing, is the moon card. So the moon card is just it's a card of saying that you're going to get an answer. It's like it's similar to the last read I just did about patience. But right now, it's like it's just not the right time. But soon, very soon, you're going to find out what the there will be light shown on the situation. There will be some sort of truth revealed. You'll understand. You'll get where it is. Right now, too, it's usually I like try to pull people out of this energy, because it's not good to stay there, very long. But I feel like it's okay in this situation. I think it's good to kind of go within and kind of figure out why this happened, why you're feeling this way, that sort of thing. And I feel like you're going to get answers. You could be dealing with a Pisces too, very much so. But again, I feel like that is the like how to kind of resolve this is again, it's just patience, waiting for there's something like the universe doesn't want you to know quite yet, but they're going to show you soon. So it requires patience and or going within and like meditating on this, and you might get the answer a little sooner. Okay. All right. Let's see, Taurus. So let's see. Are we on Gemini? Yes, Gemini. Okay. The what is the Two of Swords? Okay. The why is the King of Wands. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So with the Two of Swords, the what in this situation is sort of like, you know what it is, that that's kind of it's being at a crossroads. And why are you at a crossroads? Because of this King of Wands. So this King of Wands is, he is magnetic, he's charming, he's all that and more. But sometimes they're not the most relied upon and the most committable, that kind of thing. I think the best scenario in this, the how to resolve the situation is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is somebody who, usually it's a card I do not like, but since it's in the position of what you need to do, this is somebody who is very, very defensive, but they also, they will fight, they'll fight to the end. And I'm not saying fight for him. I don't think that's it. I think it's saying, hey, effer, you can't get away with this. You can't treat me like this. You can't do this. You can't just waltz in and do these things. It's kind of like that. That's what I feel. That this is like, you really need to communicate some truths. Take this blindfold off, see things for what they really are, and don't let him, sweet talk you into things and stuff like that. I feel like you need to kind of stick up for yourself in this position. So, okay, let's see. That was Gemini. So we have Cancer next. The what is the Seven of Wands. All right, needing to stand up and defend yourself a little bit here. Okay, why? Because somebody's like angry or like attacking or something like that. Wow. Okay, and just be you. All right. So I feel like with the Seven of Wands for the sign of Cancer, this is definitely like the what of the situation is that you, for some reason, are feeling like you're being attacked. Like you need to stand up for yourself, or or you need to block someone because they're coming on too strong. All right, not in a icky way. I don't, none of that vibe, but in an unpleasing way. Because the Knight of Swords is why this is happening. The Knight of Swords is coming quick. They're fast energy. They don't think before they act. Sometimes it's like anger, arguments, things like that. It's just sometimes quick tempered kind of things. And I just see you here like, I need to block this person, or I need to stand up for myself. I'm not going to take this. This person just gets hot headed and all these things. No, that sort of thing. So how to solve it? The Chariot card is here. The Chariot card is typically my card for Cancer and Scorpios. So, it's your card. The Chariot is a victory card. So it's like reining this in, and that's what the Chariot does. He's a charioteer, and he has two horses, and he needs to keep them on track, right? He needs to keep everything, so that everything moves forward towards victory, towards the finish line, towards the goal. Okay, so it is a victory card. I feel like, you will handle this just fine. But as I feel like, you do seem to feel like you need to block someone or defend yourself in some point of way. But as far as like what to do, it's just keep things, as balanced as possible. See both sides of things, all of that, but just remain in your, in your stature, you're calm, all of that type of deal. I feel you will be victorious in this situation. Okay. Let's see. June, July. Am I on Leo? Let's see. What did I just do? Cancer, right? Yeah. Okay. Leo. All right. Let's see. Leos. All right. The what? The Magician. The why? Page of Wands. And the solution. 10 of Cups. Well, I don't really think I need to say anything about that. Let's see. All right. The Magician. The what? Manifesting. Trying to get, this emotional fulfillment is what I'm thinking. I mean, the what is just you have it right now. You're the Magician. So it doesn't seem like there's any issues at hand here to talk about. The why this is happening, let's see. You have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is about communication. It's about studying something, studying communication. So like if you receive some sort of message, or you want to send some sort of message, it's like kind of like looking it over, from all the different angles, that sort of thing. The how you're going to get this, all that is emotional fulfillment and just being happy. So, being grateful and thankful, like if you're in this position, if you're, you're married, you got kids, or you're around family, or you're just around friends that feel like family, whatever it is, I would say be thankful for that, be grateful for that. You'll get there. That's what I feel. I feel like you are manifesting this right up, and there's probably, some sort of communication that is coming in that is going to make that very clear very soon. So good reading for you guys, Leo. Let's see. Leo. Virgo. Okay. The what? Strength. Interesting. The Leo card. The High Priestess and the Page of Swords. Okay, so let's see. So the what of the situation, strength. So this could be a few different things. This could be healing, some sort of healing in a situation. The what could be, you could be dealing with a Leo. This could be just some sort of situation that demands your physical strength, or your fortitude, your everything, your all right now. Like you may, need to have a lot of strength. That is what the situation is. Or as I said, you're dealing with a Leo possibly. The why, the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, she is, let's see. How? Okay. All right. Got it. All right. So the High Priestess is like, intuition, things like that. But this could actually be a person. All right. So interesting enough, this could be a person that you may have to like cut out. Okay. Because that is what your, God, it's so, what? Why and how you resolve things is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is a couple things. It's not really cutting out, but the way he's looking at her, I feel like it is. Because he's looking like right onto her, and it's like the sword is like headed towards her. So I feel like with the Page of Swords too, that it's about communication and communicating truths. So there's some sort of powerful person here, or why this is happening is because it can't be helped. It is written in the book, and that's just the way it is. And the Page of Swords is truthfulness also sometimes. So it could be about, you need to be honest, all right, with this person, whoever you're dealing with. That's what the Page of Swords can be. It can also be, it's not usually cutting out, but I do feel that way, the way that he is looking this direction. But there's a lot of messages involved here. So what I can say for you guys, Virgo, is you need to, study all of the information. Study all of the information that's being given to you, okay? And check everything, because, the High Priestess is a little tricky. So there could be some hidden details and things like that you're not quite getting. But I feel like, you need to make some sort of change around some sort of, let me see if that's a person or not. Oh, shoot. I'll give you guys an oracle card. Okay, the Fates. That is the card that I pulled. Number 17. Let me check this one real quick. It's a brand new deck. I've never used it, so I have yet to memorize these little meanings, but they're quick, so hang on. So this is for like what you need to do. Okay, let's see. Fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change and knowing what those things are. Okay. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. Oh, wow. See, this could be somebody struggling, especially with the Strength card. So if there's like a Virgo out there struggling, maybe with like alcohol, drug, things like that, that's possible. Okay. So the Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So how does that play in with the Page of Swords? Let's see. It just says, it may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. So the Serenity Prayer is easy enough to look up on Google for those of you unfamiliar with it. This could be, somebody battling with, like if they're in AA or something like that, and they're battling with some issues with it. And, this person could be the cause, or this could be because it's like, this is just old magic that's got a hold on you, And either way, like if you're not in AA or anything like that, that's what I feel about this card. It's like old magic that has a hold on you, and it's like hard to shake. And I think with the Page of Swords, it's like you got to like make some moves, and you have to study, you have to advance more to be able to take on what it is you're taking on. All right, that's because it's a page. That's what I feel. So I'm gonna leave that there. It's kind of a weird reading, so I don't want to like get hung up on that. That one's a little bizarre. Sorry, Virgo. Hopefully that meant something to somebody. Oh, shh. Did I just... Okay, I know that the Hierophant was on the bottom. All right, good. I almost started to shuffle, and that would have screwed everything up. All right, Virgo. Okay, let's see. So we are on Libra? Yes, Libra. Okay, the what? And I didn't mess them up, because I do remember seeing the Hierophant was at the bottom. Okay, ooh, the what is the Ace of Cups. Nice. The why is the Queen of Cups. Ooh. All right. Get unstuck. All right. So for you, Libra, so the what, we have the Ace of Cups, a beautiful like connection of some sort, this is really nice energy. So I really love that. The why is because of the Queen of Cups. So perhaps you've met a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or just someone very feminine that has like, very, very deep feminine type qualities. Okay. So that's very nice. And the like, how to keep this going, how to, bring this into better fruition and all of those things is get unstuck, whoever, like if this is you, this might be her, if you're a male watching this, or female, whatever, somebody, whether it's you or the person that you are involved with this Ace of Cups, and it could be that you want to offer this too, but you need to like make some changes. You need to cut some ties that bond, or bind you. Okay. So in order to get this, so it could be that you want to offer this, that is a what, and like maybe you're not quite there yet. And it's like, this is, who you want to offer it to, that sort of deal. But you have to get unstuck first. There's some issues going on. You're a little, or they have some issues going on. You need to get unstuck. I think it's for you, because this message is for you guys. It's not for them. So I'm going to go with you. So it's just about knowing like, you're going to have to stop being afraid. And, if this is somebody that you want to approach, you need to, figure that out, approach them. If this is somebody that you feel that strongly about, and not be scared, test the waters, all that. It seems like you tested the waters because your foot is in the water there, in the past. And the foot moving forward isn't really. So it's like, I feel like you have to like really fully take care of some things, all right, some issues, some mental anxieties, all right, in order to get this Ace of Cups. Now, if you already have this Ace of Cups going, same thing. In order to keep that going, that it seems to apply to, that needs to happen also soon. So, like, work on the anxiety and the fear, all right? Okay, Scorpio, the Tower. Well, why not? The Fool, okay, and the Devil, nice. Oh my God. You just gotta love a Scorpio reading, really. 3 major arcana cards: Tower, Fool, Devil. Okay. So the what? The Tower. Well, that could be anything. I don't know. So Tower moment, sudden changes, sudden information, sudden enlightenments sometimes, sudden crap sometimes, sudden fantasticness. It's just it's quick moving energy. It's Uranus energy. It's erratic. So the Tower is like, people say having a Tower moment, because it's like things are crazy and something's like kind of shook things up a little bit. You have a Fool card, so that is nice. So that is the why. Why did this happen? Because you decided to have a clean slate and take a leap of faith and shake things up, so that's the what. So you might have already had this moment, or it could be coming in the very near future. But the why you are having the Tower moment is because you have decided. I feel like it's a choice, so that's a good thing. It's a choice Tower moment, not a like out of the blue. Although it could be, because you decide to have this clean slate, have some faith, take a risk, do something a little different, perhaps. So like, So how? The Devil. Interesting. All right. So see, I don't see like where you need a how, because I don't see where you need to resolve this necessarily, because this seems like it's something that you've brought on yourself. So So you guys get a card too. Darn it. Because there's I don't know what to resolve necessarily. If you've had, the only thing I can say with the Devil card, if it's a negative, Tower moment, then it may require you to, the Devil card is about unhealthy things, unhealthy lifestyles, unhealthy relationships, unhealthy habits. So, it could require you to break this chain that is, chaining you to, this devil type presence. The other thing it can be is it is a card for Capricorn. So it could be that, you've decided to take this risk and things like that. And, the how to make the best of it and all that would be have something to do with a Capricorn in your life. So that could be too. Let's take a look here. Give me one advice card for Scorpios for this particular reading, please. One advice card for Scorpios for this particular reading. Wow, and everything was going so smoothly. Ooh, Come to the Edge. I like it. All right, that's a cool little card. All right. So, all right. So this could be a love issue. I don't know if you can see that very well. My lighting's not the hottest all the time. But it's basically a woman in white dancing very freely, but right on the edge of this thing where she could just fall into oblivion. But she's not, she's this, and that's the Fool. She's willing to go to that edge. She feels safe. She feels secure in herself. She's trusting the underneath her, and she's trusting her feet. There's heart petals being fluttered about. So it feels like it's like this freedom in love and trusting is what I feel is going on here. So how that ties into the Devil card, yeah, I'm not too sure about that one, but hey, I don't know, maybe, because sometimes the devil too can be sometimes a very a little bit of a lustful physical experience. And, that could be too, because it's not a huge fan of that, but sometimes, it doesn't suck, so maybe it's kind of, maybe that in a sense is kind of what you need, maybe, I caution everything within balance, so, I mean, this is okay a little bit, but not fully submersing yourself into this, obviously. But, you know, sometimes, whatever. So, all right, Scorpio, of course. Okay. Let's see. Scorpio. Sagittarius. Four of Wands. All right. Ooh, walking away. Okay. Okay, single. All right. So Sagittarius. So the what? It's like this home, this possible proposal, this wedding, this commitment. This could be many different things. This could be a piece of property, you know, it could be as simple as that. But I feel like it's more of like a commitment of some sort or something like that. But I feel like, you know, you're walking away from this. You know, you're not. I think you're moving towards being single. So for if it's love, I'm gonna put it two different ways. All right. So if this is love, I feel like you're definitely like walking away from some sort of commitment or possibility of taking something further into a more committed relationship. I feel like you're walking away and you're okay with that. You're okay to be single. All right. So for others of you, if like it's not a relationship type read, this could actually be, you know, an actual piece of real estate or something, you know, for the very few of you, this might recognize what I keep saying that word wrong. Oh my God. I said resonate the other day. Now I'm saying recognize, resonate with, this could be, you know, well, if it's like something about real estate, and I feel like it's here because you made like the choice to do something on your own, to be independent. And like now you have that ability and you have the resources to do it. So if that's the case, you know, I feel like it's fine. I think that, you know, it would be a good investment, you know, if that is the case. I see that working really well with the Nine of Coin. I think that it could be like a really nice surroundings for you. As long as your emotional stability is in check, I feel like this could be a very good decision for you. Now, again, for the others, if it's like more love related, I feel like definitely you're leaving something that really does have some potential, but you know ultimately it will not fulfill you, and it's just not suitable for you. Okay, so that's for Sagittarius. Let's see. Capricorn, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and Queen of Wands. Okay, so what the situation is, some sort of offer here. Somebody's either reached out to you in some way, or this is a gift that has been given to you. And why? Because somebody, you know, this could be with the Three of Cups. I feel like it's, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go third party on any of this kind of stuff because I feel like this is more of like some sort of stability type thing or a gift of some sort. It could be like a bonus because you won something, you know, maybe you won like a trip or you won, you know, something, you know, well-deserved. But I feel like people are toasting you in a sense. So I just feel like it's a well-deserved gift. Okay, that's what I see. And as far as like how to continue with the situation, enjoy it. Be, you know, possibly the Queen of Wands is a very great. I love the Queen of Wands. She's very attractive, you know, so this could mean, you know, maybe, you know, because this is like what you're supposed to do with this. So this could be like maybe spending it on something that is really like a great passion of yours, okay, or something that will make you more creative in some way or like expand your creativity if you've received some sort of gift. Or it's also, but really a little bit with beauty too. Beauty is focused here. What else? Or even something kind of like weird and like metaphysical, you know, like some, you know, like a really bitchin' set of tarot cards or something like that. That could be it. But I just feel like, you know, there's some sort of something here that's been offered to you. And why? Because people like you or people like admire you or think you're neat or weird or cool or awesome. You know, maybe you're an awesome boss or something like that. So love wise, you know, I don't really see this, you know, as a love reading. I mean, is it possible, you know, if so, it would be like possibly an earth sign. So it could be an earth sign coming towards you, and why? Because they want to hang out and have fun and have you join their threesome on Saturday. That could be it. And then they find you really attractive. So we'll leave that there. That would be Capricorn. All right, let's see. So we are at, let's see, are we on Aquarius already? Let's see. Am I at the, yeah, all right, Aquarius. The what? King of Pentacles, nice. The why? Knight of Cups. And Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I like it. Okay, so for Aquarius, the King of Pentacles. So this could be a couple things. We'll go for work first, and then I'll do love. So the King of Pentacles could be the what. So it's like this could be a job offer, a fairly significant, good paying one. Okay, or it's the King of Pentacles to me is some sort of like CEO or boss or that sort of thing. If we're going with career type reading, I'm gonna do love in a minute. So if that's the case, the why, because they like, they love like what you bring to the table. So I feel like this is an offer, like you've got offers here. So I feel like they love what you bring to the table. And I think the solution here is to, show them back that, you are stable and yes. So this looks like a good match because you have two knights here and they're like facing each other. And this is like what to do, So if it's a career type thing, I feel like this is you showing them how stable you are, how much, not over enthusiasm, but like very practical, give them the practical stuff that you can do, that like, with my experience so far, here's what I can do. And, it might not show this right away, but this will have the potential to grow and I can add to your company and, things like that is what I feel. So either way, it looks really good in the career front. Love-wise, King of Pentacles could be, an earth sign, possibly Taurus, Capricorn sometimes too for me, or Virgo also. But it's typically the card of Taurus, and I think of it as Capricorn though. The thing is, sometimes like for me, the King of Pentacles is often married. So I would just be like a little heads up on that. But if not, then again, just a very astute businessman type, usually pretty mature. They are very good at providing things, they're like the good husband type card, for like that type of scenario. That's them. So the why is because they are into you. All right, with the Knight of Cups. All right, they have romantic feelings for you. They're into you, all those types of things. And, as far as what you should do, right back at them, this is a little bit more like, show them how stable you are. So, this could be, if it is your husband and they surprise you with like some sort of romantic type thing, because, Valentine's Day is coming up, obviously. Keep things stable, don't like over, just keep your emotions stable, keep your romance, keep everything like on a nice, stable level, and like just soak it in, take your time with it, and just enjoy it, because it looks really good. So 2 knights and a king. Keep going, Aquarius. All right. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, Pisces. 9 of Cups. What? 2 of Cups, Pisces. What the lovers. I kid you not. Oh my gosh. We have Pisces. You guys are awesome right now. Okay, so the what is the 9 of Cups. That's wish fulfillment and like emotional fulfillment, all those kinds of good things. Who doesn't want to be a Pisces with this reading? My God. The why? Because, wow, you have this amazing connection with someone. You have the 2 of Cups. So it's like you guys are like, exchanging energies, all kinds of good things, on the emotional front. And then later you are exchanging other kinds of energies. So you guys, you got it going on. So you have the Lovers card. So I don't even need to say anything about that, obviously. I mean, those are like amazing cards. So you go Pisces and enjoy this. All right. So, okay, I'm going to leave it there. If you guys enjoy this, let me know, and maybe I'll try to make it, like I said, like an every other day-ish kind of thing, or a daily. We'll see maybe if I can cut it down to not be so long. All right, thanks, guys, and have a fantastic Valentine's Day if I do not see you guys on that day, and all that stuff. All right, all right, bye.